Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Just ADHD Girlies. I'm your host Caroline.
And I'm Shannon.
And we are back with episode 7?
Sure.
Wow. Look at us go.
Look at us committing to something.
Wake me up before you go. Well, I am going to let Shannon open today with your hot takes.
Which ones? I have a few of them.
Yeah.
Let's start with, this is kind of old news maybe. Her name is Anna, I think it's Anna Sitar, but she goes by Anna X on TikTok and like social media. Maybe we could pop a little face right there.
Who she is, yeah.
Yeah. I have loved her. I think she is a real person, and I think she has...
I hope she's a real person.
No, I mean, like, she's real, she's relatable, she has, like, maybe some underlying mental health, just like, you know, your average girly.
Right.
And then she, like, talks about her thoughts and feelings. I mean, some stuff is a little bit out of touch. Like, she was like, I bought my own house. Like...
Well, yeah, because
okay.
I think behind the scenes, influencers are making so much more money than we realize.
Than you think that they're making.
Yes.
And that's why they're like, come with me to Target. I'm like, again? Yeah. Okay.
Just spend $5,000.
You're like, I bought a pillow and a stick of gum, and I'm like, $80. Anyway, I like that she's like somewhat, most of the time relatable. I mean, she is an influencer now. Mm-hmm. She's literally so sweet. I mean, I don't know her personally, but, like, from what I see, she seems, like, realistic. She talks about, like, yeah, she's, like, getting ready to move to Coachella, traveling with her mom. They go to, like, other places, and traveling and stuff. I know, like, a few years ago, she was dating somebody, and she talked about, she's actually really, really smart, too, which is another thing. She has a 4-year degree
I was going to say, didn't she graduate college?
Yeah, which is funny. So she has a 4-year degree in, mechanical engineering.
Oh, wow.
Or electrical engineering. Girly Pop's got an engineering.
Yeah, anything with engineering. Degree. She's a STEM girly.
Yeah. That's something she made jokes about. And she was like, I'm a STEM girly, but then went back to school for, like, social media stuff, basically, right? Because she was, like, really popping off. Anyway, she back in, let's see, April. Oh, that's now. April, is that 4, right? April is 4?
Yeah, April's now.
Okay,
yes.
So in the beginning of the month, she paired with PacSun, right? Love that for her. I also think, like, if PacSun ever reached out to us, I wouldn't be like,
ooh, I love PacSun.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
They've been bankrupt. I thought they were closing so many times.
I think it's just the mall near us because they suck. And that's why there's, like, 3 stores and a pretzel place. Yeah. Anyway.
Everybody's bankrupt at our mall.
That could be, yeah, everyone that goes to the mall is also bankrupt.
Except the Rock store. The Rock store's just like...
Yeah, that place is going. If you need your crystals, go to your local mall. But she is, like, a girly pop. Like, she... You know, PacSun, I'm assuming, came to her or something like that, and they wanted to do a brand deal, right? And she was posting that she's, like, you know, been working on this for so long. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes, which is her TikTok. And she's talked about how she's, like, been working on this for months. She was so excited. She had all of her closest friends celebrate with her. She had them all invested, like, not, like, financially, but, like, personally invested in what she's working on and everything like that. And she came out with a swimsuit line with PacSun. Obviously, they collabed together. Exactly. So she got to try on, like, a bunch of her favorite pieces and, like, her friends and a couple other social media influencers, but this was, like, her jam. And she said that she's been working on it for, like, over 8 months. She was so excited, like... And she said had so much joy when she was, like, posting about it. And that's where I was like, oh, like, she's really doing something. Yeah. Like, and the amount of, like, love and stuff she was getting from, like, her friends and, like, other influencers was, like, support before we even knew what it was, right? And then the line drops, PacSun drops, you know. They're, like, the behind the scenes of her photos. And she's, like, a very petite girl, right? She's just naturally petite. Yeah. And then she had all of her, like, childhood friends, social media friends. Like, she had her core friends. And... You know, PacSun, they kind of have body and link inclusivity. Yeah. That's a big one.
They're kind of almost like Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Like, they've never really been known for
their inclusiveness, for, like, sizes. Yeah. But at the same time, people were, like, coming for her. Like,
for her.
For her personally, like as if she also now owns PacSun. Which she only probably gets, like, a mild bit of creative, like, you know, like, say in things. Yeah. And they were just, like, coming for her. They're like... how dare you speak about women positivity? Like, it's so easy to say when you're thin, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's the other thing. Like, if it's so wrong to fat shame someone, I think it should be really just as wrong to shame someone on their weight if they're a thin person. Yeah. But I feel like she's just, like, a normal, healthy-looking person. Right. Whatever that means. Like, she doesn't look spaghetti thin, and she doesn't look,
she's, like, muscular.
Overweight. Yeah. She just, and she's an active person, and she likes to do stuff with her family and go on walks, and I think she has a pet. Cat, maybe, something. I don't know if you walk this, whatever.
Pet?
Social media people, they do weird stuff with their pets, so she could be walking her cat, something like that.
The cat backpack.
And she's, like, such a nice person, and I can't find the TikTok anymore, but she, like, made this whole post about how she was just thinking about removing the collection. I'm like, how do you bully someone for being, like, how do you bully someone that's body positive and, like, a girl's girl and be like, how dare you not be there for her? And they're like, you didn't show a single person that, looked like me. And I'm like, I'm all for body positivity and feeling seen and heard. Right. But, like, how are you going to really shit on her for her friends? Like, these are her childhood friends were in that thing. They're like, none of your friends look like me. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, and that was, I just, it sucks because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm a short person. I'm not spaghetti thin. I've never been... like, ever, I guess, like, overweight weight. But, like, I mean, my weight has always fluctuated between the same, like, I've been anywhere between a size 2 and all the way to a size, 10 and, like, anywhere in between, which is wild. But also, the size 10 is probably not what we call a size 2. And it's insane. Or, like, vice versa. Yeah. A 2 is now a 10, and I love that.
Literally same, honestly. Like, I've gone from everywhere. When I was bodybuilding, I was, like, literally couldn't even fit in 4s anymore, and now I'm, like, probably, like, 10, 12, 14. Like, I've gone all... Wow, there's my child upstairs.
Dance, party.
No.
That's not inclusive. We weren't invited. How rude.
No, I totally... Well, and I think... I mean, obviously it stems... to the brand, first of all. Like you said, she was probably presented like a few colors, a few patterns, a few ideas, and then it was
this scrunch butt? Do you like this one? And it's like, or like, I don't know. It makes me feel sad. Like, I also, as like a young teenager, really young, worked at like Hollister, and you see pictures of people that are spaghetti thin everywhere. Now the vibe is body positivity and inclusive everywhere, like Aerie, American Eagle, stuff like that. And I think other brands are slowly getting there. But, like, if they're slowly going to get there, you're not going to wake up and see every shape and every size. I mean, not that it's the same thing, but, like, when it comes to the makeup industry, to be seen and heard for different skin tones, I mean, sometimes the palest color really ain't even mine. Like, and that's true. Like, if you're not a warm tone, if you're not a... this tone, like orangey tone, because that's usually how they get you with the really pale people. Just it gets more orange. I don't know.
But I also feel like with like being a mid-sized girl and a girl that can shop like in. I mean, I haven't looked at PacSun since I was like a teenager because that's when I basically sized out of PacSun.
And that's also
and so if that's and if that's their like her market. I mean, she is like a beach girl. She's like very girl next door, blonde hair, blue eyes. Like she has an audience that obviously looks like her, and there's no reason to like
shame her for it.
Yeah, shade her for that. Like, I mean, if I have a line, I'm a curvy girl, I'm like more of like an olive complexion, I'm probably gonna have an audience of people that are more like me, maybe more Arabic, more curvy, more mid-size, and it would be shit if I pumped out a line that didn't even fit me, you know?
Or if you pumped out a line, you're like, sorry, we only sell mid-size and up, and you're like, what about the spaghetti girls? Like,
exactly.
And that's the other thing is that she was saying, she was like, these are made for anybody.
Right.
Like, you can just, and they have different, like, they're all the same color, but they have different cut bottoms, so you could find, like, I think she had one that I really liked, like, this, like, really cute, like, almost like a vibrant purple, bright color, like a purpley neon kind of, and it was, like, one was, like, cheeky, one was boy short, one was the spaghetti thing that people are doing, or, like, the strings on the side, and that's the one that she was wearing, one of those like that, and she was like, any size can wear these. You have to love yourself, which might be hard for some people, and that's why they're kind of targeting her, like, what's easy to say when you looked at that? And she was like, she said before, she's like, I've dealt with negative issues of my own, like, thinking I'm too thin, and, you know, this is kind of, like, reaffirming for her that people are saying, you're too thin to be a body-positive person, and I'm like, that's kind of harsh. It's like...
Well, because, like, the idealism, and that's the trickiest thing about being, like, that's why I'm like, I don't even know if I can ever be, like, social media famous, because I feel like I'm too soft.
Yeah.
Because to be idolized by millions of people and then criticized for every little thing that you're doing, it's vicious.
It's really vicious.
And it's why a lot of influencers that have, like, really terrible mental health, why they go to facilities.
Where'd Jenna Marbles go? Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no.
It's so rude.
And she's a perfect example where she's gorgeous, she's tall, she's naturally thin, and funny, hilarious, but people idolized her, but then they picked her apart for just being who she is. She can't control. Yeah. I mean, it's just, I think the moral of the story is we don't need to comment on people's bodies.
Yeah.
Whatever she's producing is what she was invited to produce. And
either you're happy for her that she got invited to do these things, or you're a hater that she got invited to do these things. Like, stop bullying the damn positive people, because then guess what's on the internet? Only negative people.
It's sad to watch them get sad, too.
Yeah, and you're like, and you feel like they're like almost like your friend. You're like, wow, when I have nothing and no one to talk to, I watch what you're doing. And
literally, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, like, you almost feel like it's a personal thing towards you.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't know.
And we've talked about that before in the podcast, where people, like, have body shamed you, and where people have body shamed me, and it's been, like, for opposite reasons.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just, like, it's a tough, because, like, sometimes they're, like, I don't know, it's so weird. It's like, are you going to eat? And I'm like, they're like, oh, look at you eating. And I'm like, I can't win. Like, you're like, it's such a vicious thing, because it's, like, also just, like, food for thought. Maybe just comment on not physical things on people.
Oh, yeah.
I love the way you talk about people's bodies. Yeah. I love or you're like, I like your eyes. Yeah. Cool. Something nice and positive about something I can't change. Mm-hmm. I like your eye color.
Or, like, what an accomplishment to partner with a massive brand at such a young age.
I was like, hey, I don't really value 100% what they're doing, but maybe you could be the change. Hello? Maybe that's their goal. As, you know, someone that's body positive and, like, such a light and bright person could bring to a brand that's kind of dull and dying. Yeah. Was probably the hope and goal. Literally. The hope and goal. And now it's like...
And that is their brand. Their brand is very, like, beachy Hawaii, California, blonde hair, blue eyes. Like, it's just like Hollister. It's just like Abercrombie. And, like, that brand works for... that type of person. Like, it's like the whole point.
Also, side note, where were y'all shitting on Kendall and Kylie when they were at PacSun?
Oh, I think they were getting shitted on. I think they
But now they're bajillionaires, so, like, maybe she's not wrong. Because if you're talking about it, you're thinking about it. It's the JoJo Siwa effect. If you're talking about it, it's working. Literally. We don't have enough time. That'll be a separate episode, I think.
I don't even want to
if you're talking about it, it's effective marketing. Yeah. There we go. There's no such thing as bad PR, because people are going to look into it. Yeah. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe there is. But, like, at the same time, like, I don't know. Just stop bullying people, damn it.
Yeah. On a side note, I've heard that Kylie might be, like, kind of plummeting from her billionaire status.
I think she just wants to be a mom.
Yeah.
Good for her.
I don't know what she
hit money. When you hit money at a certain level, and you're like, now I could do the things that I want.
Well, apparently she's, like, had a house that listed for, like, I mean, obviously, this is the thing with, like, celebrities and social media famous people.
You can see so much.
Yeah, you can, but you also can't. Like, you have no idea how many properties these people own. You have no idea, like...
Silent investors.
Literally. There's so much going on. And
behind the scenes, whatever the word is,
honestly, I retract. I don't even want to touch the Kardashian topic because they cringe me the fuck out, like, so hard.
I don't want it.
I've been watching Delicate, the American Horror Story with...
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I wish I never, ever watched it. Ever. It is the most, like,
I'm telling you,
Illuminati, like, dark shit I have ever seen in my life, and I'm like, I gotta know how it ends. Oh my god.
Fun fact, if you watch the white trash TV, nothing ever makes you feel any type of way when you're watching Moonshiners. There you go.
Wait, I'm having a full circle moment. How we were talking about, like, the Hawaii, like, Girl Next Door and white trash TV. Did you watch Dog the Bounty Hunter?
I did.
Dude, I loved it. That show, I loved.
I think I was like 8, and I'm like, get him.
I wanted the whole tea. I wanted to watch their whole family. Yeah. I wanted to watch him. And he's like, aloha, you're under arrest, brother. God, that is literally Dog. Dog was my dog. He was so real.
Did he die?
No, his wife did. R.I.P. Sorry, Lex.
That's
my pop
Put
socket.
your pop socket away. I took mine off. Actually, we film on my phone.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna
so,
just... We're going unhinged. Happy Monday.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Another Manic Monday. Oh my god. Okay, speaking of Monday, do you guys ever have
Yes.
like just a series? Yes. Do you have like a series? Oh my god, I'll just keep it open. Sorry, Lexi. Sorry.
I'm gonna cry.
Our editor's gonna be like, we just lost 30 minutes of footage. You guys suck. We love you so much. So this is how my morning started. First of all, shout out to my mom for watching because
Shout out, Mama.
yeah, thank you. Love that. She'll be
your
helping
child.
with that. Yeah. So I was like doing my makeup, getting ready. You know, my partner left for work, and I'm like doing my makeup or whatever, and I turn around, hi, Mommy, and she's like talking to me. I'm like, hi, sweetie babes. Like I give her like a makeup brush with nothing on it. She's playing with the little dog, whatever.
Yeah.
I literally am doing my makeup. I literally do my old face. We're also gonna come back to this in a minute about mascara, but come with me on this journey. And I'm doing my face, and then I turn around, and literally every stuffed animal I've ever fucking gotten in her entire life is across my bed, and my poor dog is just this big.
He is a stuffed animal.
13-pound Yorkie, 4 teeth, old as fuck, just sitting there underneath 3,000 stuffed animal. Yeah, he's just, Mom. Is that something of the world's largest zipper? Mom. And I was like, can we put this away?
Yeah.
No thanks. And then walks away and does her own thing. And I was like, Mom, you can either clean this or leave it. I gotta go.
Right.
And then I'm going to make my coffee. And I was doing my French press. And I found, like, the perfect coffee I've been looking for or whatever, right?
The half and half.
Yeah, it's a half cup, so I can drink twice as much, but it's all the same amount of caffeine. There we go, guys. That's the secret sauce. So you're consistently drinking it, and you're like, wow, this is a lot of caffeine. I hope I'm okay.
Yeah. I need to start doing that, like, in the afternoons, because I always crave a cup of coffee.
So basically, I got this for the afternoon because I'm like, I can either have, like, 1 cup of coffee a day. That's just how I've been. Like, I just get too jittery and, like, feel dehydrated with the summer coming up.
Yeah.
Not trying to die.
Yeah.
Anyway, I made my little French press or whatever because tiny house before it was cool, and I can't have a Keurig because I always don't know why, but like
Keurigs are kind of gross.
They're also kind of a hot mess. We've had 2, and I've broken both of them. So guess what?
Yeah.
We're a French press girly. We leave it out.
Yeah.
Cold brew. You leave it out. Or it's just cold coffee the next day. You just put it in the fridge. Anyway, I made it. Probably steamed it for like an hour because I was so busy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if anyone knows how French press works, just like do all this extra fucking steps. Yeah. I poured in my cup, and then I realized I poured too much. So what do? I pour it on top of my clean. I have one of those like wet vac mops, so I pour it directly on 4 brand new like tubes that go under the little rollers. Okay, did that, and I was like, got it. And then I go back to shake my coffee creamer, and I forgot I took the lid off.
Oh my god, I hate doing that.
And it was just everywhere, and I was like, wow, if I didn't just ruin my vacuum mop heads, I could fucking use it right now. I was like, oh, it's Monday, and I'm getting a phone call. And then my dog's like yelping for probably the sake of help. And my mom shows up. Good morning.
Right.
Is it? That's weird.
Well, and the way that, like, parents come from, like, a space that now is so quiet.
It's
all
not.
their kids are grown up.
Not my mom, because she's with me almost every other day. She's with me every other day, because whether we're filming
and she's, like, excited, too. She's, like, excited to be
helpful.
around the crazy. She likes
I think it's the Leo in her. My mom hates when I say that, too.
It is the Leo in her. Sorry, bleep that.
Bleep that one out, too.
But it is the Leo in you. You know that. Like, Leos are just, like, go-getters for the rest of their lives.
Fun fact, me and my mom are, like, 2 weeks apart to the day.
Really?
Yeah. And, like, a day, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. I love that. So, very similar.
I'm the only Leo in my family. Isn't that sad for me?
Actually, the really funny thing with our birthdays in our family, so, not, like, month-wise, but, like, so, my dad's birthday starts with a 1, so his is the first. Oh, you
told me that, yeah.
And then my birthday is on the 2nd of a month. And then my brother's is on the 3rd of a month. And then my daughter's birthday is on the 4th of a month.
Aww.
And then Well, and then my sister's the 9th.
It counts.
Yeah, and then my mom is the 17th. And then it's funny because my partner's birthday is also the 17th.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh.
That's cute.
This is annoying. And then my dog's is the 16th. So a month. So.
Everybody's counting.
Yeah, so the numbers are all numbering, but none of them are in the same month except for me and my mom.
Yeah, I'm literally...
Oh, and then my sister and my partner, they're boyfriends.
You're like, what are they even
talking about? Scrap this, we'll try again on Wednesday. Their birthdays are like not even a full week apart. And then your son's birthday and my partner's birthday, they're like 2 days apart.
Oh, he's the other fire sign that I had. I was like, yes. I swear I have another fire sign in my life.
Yeah, it's yours.
But your like whole family is like all fire signs, which is, well, almost all.
Yeah. But my daughter,
one's a Gemini,
will be named.
Your brother? He's a Gemini, right?
June?
Yeah.
Gemini. Yeah. And then my dad is a water sign. Air.
Aquarius.
Earth, wind, and fire. We're the avatars. I hate my life.
Well, this also, I wanted to kind of bring up, and maybe we can kind of gradually go back and forth to it.
Or whatever.
Or whatever. I wrote it down. I already forgot what the word is.
I was like, yes, please.
Dang it. I've been thinking about this topic for... executive dysfunction.
Just dysfunction. Just dysfunction.
It's, like, something that, like, I was so, like, anti-believing that I was an ADHD girly. Like, as my parent was telling me, I really think you have ADHD. And I was like, I just have anxiety and depression. You don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally cool. No,
I am fine. But then I found out that executive dysfunction is where, like, you have all of these things in your mind that you want to do, but you just cannot, like... You cannot get your brain and your mind, or your body, your mind and your body to, like, line up. And then one day, you just go full throttle, and you're just cleaning the whole house. You are functioning. You are executive functioning. Yeah. But, it's just something that I've really... It was really the secret sauce for me to be like, whoa, executive function is what I lack. And it's, like, why I've always, like, procrastinated with, like, writing papers. Why I've always procrastinated with, like... Are you coming for me? No, I'm coming for...
Are you coming for me?
For ADHD girlies.
Like, hello?
I think that's, like, really, if you ever are like, do I have ADHD?
This is a good piggyback to...
No, yeah, I kind of wanted it to be, like, the theme of the episode. Executive
closing my
dysfunction.
apps.
Oh my god. So we've been recording on Shannon's phone because her phone's newer than mine, and Lexi likes it better. She's really gonna cut this.
Yeah, she's gonna cut the whole episode. Be like, we made 10 minutes. Great, guys. Way to go.
But whenever I like get Shannon's phone ready, I want obviously for her to have like the best battery life, so we don't, the phone could just be dead right now.
That would be the Monday of the Monday.
Enjoy this audio-only podcast.
Yeah, right? And they're like, nothing's funny. You can't see that everything's funny.
But yeah, so one day we were filming on Shannon's phone, and I'm just like...
It was like a solid 5 minutes. And you're like,
and I literally kept thinking I was almost done, and then just like kept going.
Surprise. Yeah. Like, when's the last time you used this app? 3 months ago, but it's still there.
That TikTok sound? Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, it's still there. It's probably like that again. Did you close them out today?
No.
Okay.
I hope you're alive, phone.
I think that I'm not open this near the mic. Not that it's keeping it warm. I just feel like I'm competing with the vacuum.
Yeah, I
hope that nobody else can hear it. We just sound...
Well, another topic I wanted to bring up today is having a family that has ADHD. I totally live in a household of...
Yeah, my daughter has it. We were literally looking at her over the weekend, and I was like, oh, gosh, it's coming for you.
We totally live in a household with people with ADHD because as soon as my partner knows that I'm busy doing something, he feels that sense of...
urgency to do something. Like, let me be functional and help. And you're like...
100%. I would love it if you could just sit down.
You're actually unhelping. Now you're going to have to do it again. Because we'll probably have to film again.
You're unhelping.
You're unhelping. Thank you for all your help. You've just undone everything I needed you to do.
But I feel like you relate too. Like you feel like is he diagnosed, your partner, with
probably
ADHD? Yeah.
I mean, it didn't come up on the like our list of questions. So are you also ADHD?
Yeah. But you can just tell.
Yeah, there's just, like, if you grow up with people that are either have ADHD or have, like, you know, like, autism, you're picking them out. Or if you know, like, I worked in special education, so I could pick up on things, like, pretty easily. And I'm like,
right. Yeah.
Is that a quirk?
Yeah.
Is that a part of you?
Yeah.
Is that a personality trait? Okay. Whatever it may be. There are definitely some things. I'm pretty sure the ADHD is strong with this whole family. Within the household. If our dog could have it, he probably would.
Yeah. No, I was talking to my older kiddo about it yesterday. I was like, like, we were talking about how us as a family, we get so hyper-focused that we all have to remind each other to eat. We all have to remind each other to drink water. And it's not even like a you're in trouble thing, but I'll literally throughout the day be like, hey, babe, get a big drink of water, to my kid. Because I'm like, I can see the bottle's full. I know that they're not thinking about drinking.
Yeah, they're like fixated on what they're doing.
Exactly.
And they're also kids because they're like, it's the weekend.
Yeah, it's the weekend.
Like, I have within 3 days.
I have 72 hours to play Roblox. Yeah. And I'm like,
72 hours to be able to be my full, authentic self. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like kids have to just really hide it all to go to school. They can't really.
Like what we were talking about the past few episodes about masking. Like, masking so hard.
I feel like kids have to do that so much and they don't even know what they're doing because they, like, obviously that the way they act at home is probably not how they're going to act at school. And I know it's like, everyone's like, I know that my kid's well behaved. It's like, yeah, but they have to put on, like, their school persona.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And you have to give them, like, the space to have...
the decompression.
Yeah, to have those big feelings in the morning of whether it's, like, tears or aggravated, to be, like, kind of get it out on you because you're their safe person.
Yeah.
And...
if they can come to you like that, that means you are safe to them and they feel like they can express themselves. And it's probably better that they get to do that at home before and then instead of going to school and, like, just ruining their entire day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, last week we let our kid stay home 2 days because they're just so routine based, and when their routine is thrown off, it's like they really, really thrive with mental health days. And we're the kind of parents, like I said last episode, if our kids ever are like, we want to be homeschooled, we're gonna like, cool, that's fine. Like we can give you a variety of life and our day-to-day stuff of like all the things that we do as people. If you don't feel like school is, like, what works best. Like, we can hit that curriculum, and we can still, like, live life, you know?
Yeah,
but,
we could probably be done by 11 o'clock, and we started at 10.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, we used to, too. It was so
That's
fun.
wild.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, but right now, they're thriving with school, straight-A students, so we're not, I mean... But when they need the mental health days, again, straight-A student... If it's not
affecting the work, really, and they're not, like, you know, using and abusing the time and space that you're giving them, I mean, at some point, all kids are going to be, like, push the boundaries because they want to see if they can, but at her age I don't think so.
And April is hard because you have spring break and then you have our county is kind of weird where they have tons of days off and work planning days for teachers, but then the last 2 months of school they're just in school straight. There's like no days off. So whenever she wants to because she's literally had spring break and then it's just like full send for 2 months. I mean, that's like exhausting. And then it's like summer. It's just like there's no in between. Like, no. Yeah, no. Anywho, love those kiddos. Oh, something kind of cool to go into the ADHD world. We just found out that Walmart, I don't know if it's all Walmarts, but some select Walmarts are having sensory hours.
Oh, yeah.
At Walmart, and it's 8 to 10 a.m., where it is like a quiet time, very ASMR, like, but it's like quiet, no music, nobody's allowed to like talk too loud or like yell, like you have to whisper, and I think that's really cool.
That's really nice.
Because I have social anxiety.
Is it for people with like... maybe, like, how do they regulate the sound, though? That's what I want to know. Because, like, if you need the sensory, right?
I think it's kind of just, like, one of those things where it's just, like, it's known that, like, obviously, if you are, like, a family of, like, 7, maybe don't go during the sensory hours. Like, don't be a dick, you know? Yeah, like, don't bring your, like, screaming teenagers and your music. And I think it's just, like, and obviously, like, 8 to 10 is definitely not a time where everybody's awake. Like, honestly, a lot of people are either going to school, going to work. So I think they just, like, picked that time because it's just, like, a more quiet time in the day. Yeah. But I think it's awesome because, like, me, I have a lot of social anxiety, and I feel like I really feed off of everybody around me. And so, like, the thought of, like, having, like, knowing that a place has sensory hours is just, like, wow, they care. That's nice.
It's just, like, enough to be like, that's cute. That's cute. I might not have the time to use it, but I appreciate it.
I probably don't either, but I love the thought. It's really the thought that counts.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
What else? Oh, you wanted to rant about your mascara hatred?
Okay. So this is a journey, and I would love some input for, the fucking help, I guess. I used to wear the Impress press-on lashes for the last solid 2 years.
Yeah.
Not the same pair and not continuously.
No.
I don't know. People are weird, and you know how they come for you on the internet. Just really want to clear some things up.
Clarify.
As you see, you can just attack the most nicest person, and I'm sure there's people that don't like me. They'll come for me for something.
Right. I hope you're enjoying hate watching us. We're still filming every week.
Yeah, whether you like it or not. That's funny. I feel like
shade
that's
thrown.
Yeah. And if you're still watching us, thanks anyway.
Thanks for the views.
Thanks for being a hater and a fan at the same time. We appreciate you so much.
XOXO. ADHD Girlies.
That's so funny. Clicks off immediately. Anyway, so I was using the Impress press-on lashes or whatever, and I would take them on. And you put me on. And I love them. Yeah. But now I'm done.
Oh.
Like, they're always, like, getting irritated. I see me wearing them more off than on, and I still like having the look of lashes, and I still have lashes. It's not like I didn't have any. I do have lighter lashes, so I am deciding or debating on, like, brown mascara. I'm also, spoiler, my hair is not naturally red.
What?
I've just been coloring it with a gloss since like July of last year. Yeah. And I stopped coloring it because I was like, oh, it'll just wash it out.
Yeah. Well, you were like blessed in that in between of where you could easily be blonde or easily be like.
Well, auburn. I've always had naturally just like either like a really. Before I started coloring, it was more like a warm tone brown, which I'm trying to slowly get there. I don't know what it looks like right now, and I'm not really looking forward to looking down to my neck the whole time, thinking like, oh, like that. Keep looking at it on camera because I can't see what I look like. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of over it. Like, I feel like just to go with my lifestyle, I just want something more natural, and I am just like more of a natural girl when it comes to makeup. Yeah. I just feel like that's just the lifestyle that I want. Right. Because like. That's the thing, like, with the lashes, it's impossible to go to the beach with them. You can take them off really fast.
Oh, yeah.
Just fine.
Yeah.
But then...
Especially with water.
But then you have to truck them. Like, I don't know who said that you can keep them. You can't. I'm also noticing that as they come out with more packs of, like, the different ranges.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Of, like, shapes. They're, like, inconsistent.
Right.
And they're just, like, the stickiness is inconsistent. So sometimes they'll be, like... perfect. I know that not all products are going to be, you know, always the same across the board. Like, there's going to be a bad batch here and there. Like, sure, fine, whatever. Fair enough. But I'm just over it. And I feel like it's just been, I don't know if it's damaging to my lashes. I feel like...
Well, the itchiness and, like, also be just teary-eyedness made me a little, like, alarmed. Yeah. Because, like, my eyes, like, I tried to, like, sleep in them because they say you can. And my eyes, but when I was, like, closing my eyes, were just water and water and water until they literally came off.
Been wearing them and be fine, but I've also had times where, like, for an example, I went and got a massage like last year for my birthday, and I had literally woken up and like one was on like my forehead, and I was like, no, that should have been the sign, but it wasn't. And I just been noticing, like, I just want to go more natural with, like, not even just being like I'm a natural girly. It's just like I'm low maintenance, and that's what I'm going for. Like my makeup is like a skin tinted moisturizer, like. I just do, like, a really easy on-the-go kind of makeup. And I do have more drier skin, so I tend to go for a more dewy or wet, glossy look.
Same, yeah.
But that's also my vibe has been more, like, beachy kind of.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the aesthetic that I like. I like the beachy look, even though I'm a minimum of 3 hours away from my closest beach, and it's not like
as
one
you
of the
get
nice
into
ones.
this like weather too, you start to feel
exactly.
like what do I want to wear where I still look awake and fresh, but it's not
exactly.
gonna melt all day.
Yeah, like I use I think it's like the Elf Skin Tinted Halo sunscreen.
Yeah.
I use that, a little bit of concealer because, like I said earlier, 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Usually a gloss, which I didn't use, so leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then my lashes are usually already on. I put them on the night before, or I put them on. It takes me like 30 seconds because they look great on camera.
Oh, yeah, they look great. Yeah, we use them for, like, our photo shoots. Like,
they look good on film.
We'll probably still use them for our photo shoots.
Yeah, I'll still use them every now and then. But, like, for my everyday look, I'm over it. And they also, because my hair is going to eventually get lighter and start losing some of the red, I do naturally have more blonder
your
eyelashes and eyebrows. So I do tint my brows myself most of the time.
Yeah.
Or, I tried to do them once. You probably saw for the freaking photo shoot. I tried to make them more red.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, this sucks. And this is not documented. So
they look so cute, though. Everyone tells Shannon how cute her eyebrows
look. It's fine. Don't gaslight me, guys. Fucking gaslight me. But yeah, so I don't know, like the color conditioners or whatever. Yeah. It's something I've been really big in.
Smells so good.
The conditioner is the one I love. Cara Color conditioner. Yeah, that's what I love.
They smell so yummy. When I was copper, I used that like every time.
Yeah, so I've just been using the same. I'm not sure. My one friend that does my hair and everything. Yeah. She's probably watching this and being like, wow, that's why I haven't seen you. I was like, sorry,
well, do you
I can't
think you
come back because
go more blonde?
I don't even know if I want to do more blonde because I feel like that was so damaging to my hair.
Right.
But, like, if you're a blonde girly, go for it. Like, my siblings are natural blondes.
Yeah.
My parents are both.
It is crazy. They're so blonde. Like, it's like literally looking at your face with blonde hair. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. All of them. Even my brother.
Yeah, literally.
How rude.
Yeah, you're like the darkest.
Which is really funny. Yeah, because even with my mom, she had naturally like really strawberry hair because, you know, 2 really dark-haired parents can have light-haired kids. Yeah, like us.
Yeah, literally.
Right now. For right now, her hair's
everybody thought my kid would be like dark.
Yeah, and you're like,
and
oh, hello. You're like, hello. Which is really funny because just so many people in my family are also blonde. And then like, but they have, which is really funny because like my family like traits are like strong. Yeah. So literally like with my direct family, like my bloodline family, I guess you could say, every single person, it does not matter who you bring into the mix to procreate with, your children are having blue eyes.
You know, that's
everyone.
A colonist. They're European.
I have cousins that are mixed and they still have blue eyes and blonde.
That's the literal definition of a colonist.
We are equal opportunity family. We love everyone. It's just how the genetics are just like, it like.
I love a blonde, blue-eyed man. That's why I married him.
She's just putting on a front, you guys.
I'm just like you.
Part of your world. That's so funny. I hate you. But my partner has brown eyes, and so does his whole family.
Right.
And then, but my parents both have blue eyes, and my siblings have blue eyes. And I have my cousins and everything, like on my dad's side or whatever, also have blonde hair and blue eyes. But they have married people of like different races and stuff like that, and they still like they are still like and like they're like Black Irish or whatever on the other side, on both sides, and they still, some of them are coming out with like super curly but like blonde hair and like blue eyes. Yeah,
that's how my family is too. It's like the opposite though. Like they marry, like my family is obviously like Arabic. I have a lot of like Jamaican family, and they marry like blonde. They marry like blonde hair, blue eyed people, and oh my gosh, like my cousins are just gorge. Yeah. Like they're curly blonde hair, bright green eyes, bright blue eyes.
Like, okay.
Or they're like caramel hair with beautiful like caramel eyes. And I'm just like, genetics are so pretty.
And you're like, okay, then there's me.
There's me. Great. Ew.
Yeah. Then there's me that literally looks like...
I thought I was pretty.
I'm talking about me. You're so annoying. This is why people get hated on in girl
Shannon
groups.
loves me, and she thinks I'm pretty. Don't be mean to her.
You wonder why people only don't get to 10 episodes. Just cut off all these years of friendship.
We're sticking
7
together.
episodes. But 7 episodes couldn't keep the friendship.
That's like my nightmares. That's like what my nightmares are made of.
Yeah, if we just stop filming, it's because we valued our friendship too much. Sorry, guys. But
yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah. Sorry, if you're just like, or if you just see us, I don't think we'd ever badmouth each other. No. We would just be like, you knew too much shit, and I know too much shit. Dap it up.
Yeah,
peace it out.
Well, even this like whole brand, like
no
it couldn't
NDA.
work without like you and I. Like there is no like, I mean, maybe like, you know, if one of us were sick or something, like interviewing somebody.
Yeah, that would
but
be
like
anything like if ever there was anyone else like in my seat, or I don't think I'd ever do anyone. I don't think I'd be like sorry, we're just gonna take another break for the unforeseeable future.
Literally.
Like
I'd rather like literally like do a remote of us than it be like somebody else than us. Yeah. Because I love you.
Apparently I don't like her, and that's the persona we're doing today.
Wait, how do you do the Gen Z?
Z.
There it is.
Oh, ew. My hands don't bend like that.
Shannon loves me. Ew.
Oh, stop. It's like giving me, like, it's giving arthritis.
I was literally like, man, I hope my sister doesn't watch that, because that's like how she does her heart signs.
She's like,
It's like, I hate
it's
it.
Caroline.
But it's like,
maybe it's her.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's all you. Speaking of Maybelline, mascara, guys.
Oh, there we go. Go back to it.
If you guys want to, in the comments, DMs, anywhere that you see this video, maybe we'll even do like a clip of this. I need some mascara. I'm looking for brown mascara, but I'm also equal opportunity because my lashes are like, they're still long, but they're just coming at me. And it's like, they were fine before, and then I put the mascara on, they're like, and I have like 9 layers
like
on.
Them down.
Yeah, I have like 1,000 layers on, and I'm like, it's giving spider.
Maybe we should together try doing the lash lift. That would be. Have you seen those? It's like a thing.
It's like a lot of chemicals near my eyeballs.
Is it? I don't know.
You already wear glasses. Are you really trying to tempt it? Like you're like.
It's like you put the thing there. I'm on the TikTok algorithm of the lash lift, but they like put this silicone thing on their eyelids, and then they brush the things, and then they pull them off, and it's like perfect. And I'm like, wow, that looks so nice.
I have a question.
Yes.
If your eyes are sensitive to the sticky on ones,
right?
How bad is your kind of eyes reacting and we can't film because your eyes are like
burning? They make it look so easy though.
It's fake. It's the internet.
I know, man. They get me so good.
They get me so good.
I need TikTok
because so many people.
F off.
There is an influencer. Let's just keep going because
let's keep going.
It's not us. We'll just talk about other ones.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Tabitha Brown. Do you know her?
Yes. Show me.
I love her. Hold on. Tabitha Brown is this bitch.
Oh yeah,
not what I want.
It's okay, we'll cut it. Tabitha Brown's that lady that she's
I love her because I just told her spices are in Walmart. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. Fuck me.
It's like a blonde, blue-eyed person, isn't it? It is.
I fucking want to go home. I guess your last name is Swatoosh. It was blonde, but she dyed it.
What's that TikTok? I want to go home.
Who wants to go home? Who's feeling personally victimized by the whole fucking day? So, that's not the person. Her name is Tabitha, though.
Her name's Tabitha?
Yeah, but it's, like, not who it was. Tabitha Brown is a very lovely lady who does all those, like, she got started with, ooh, we're gonna make some carrot bacon.
Yeah.
I love her.
And she was, like, so nice through COVID, had all of those, like, really sweet, like, perspectives.
So, this is not her, but I guess I just saw her at Walmart the other day. She has all her spices there.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Whatever. I'll bleep that out. Keep it in. I feel like Lexi's getting her work in. So this girl Byeeee. Maybe for you.
Oh,
Her
she has a
lashes.
sister. She has a few sisters that are on social media too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they all look alike.
Look at her lashes.
But she definitely curls beforehand, and she looks like she has a lash lift.
Well, fuck me. Is that why I don't look like that? Yeah, because she's like...
You're using the same brand as her?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I literally... This is what happened when I couldn't sleep last night. I was like...
See, I feel like they do the curler, and then they apply, then they curl, then they apply.
But I feel like that's just going to snap your lashes. Or am I just a moron and I don't know how to do it right? Like, I feel like that just breaks, like... You know, if you curl or bend your hair all the time, and you're like, I don't know why I have breakage, or I don't know why I got these stubby lashes.
There has to be, like, a gentler curler.
I saw that there's, like, a heated one.
That's scary.
That's terrifying. It's so terrifying.
It's not for us.
It's a no. It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
No. Fucking...
Literally.
No.
Speaking of TikTok shop, I have to share a really funny story. I'm down the, like we talked about, we're going to have, like, times where we're, like, fixating on things. And I'm just, like, fixated right now that I feel like I will get in the best shape of my life if I have a walking pad. Nobody can convince me otherwise. The solution to my health journey is a walking pad. And,
what about... Never mind. I'm not gonna be a hater. Keep going.
Yeah, so that's just, like, the hyperfixation that I'm on right now. And I messaged, because I'm, like, definitely a micro-influencer. Like, I have a little bit of a little following on TikTok. Yeah. I have, like, some viral videos. They're all pinned if you want to go look at them. Yeah. But,
and then,
but yeah.
face back to me, too. You know, because none of my shit's viral. It's fine. I have, like, 3 videos.
Well, this was definitely
she made me to take one. Last one, you made me do it. Yeah. Like, do this for us.
Do this. Okay, yeah. But this is definitely some, like, humble pie. I messaged a bunch of these companies, and I was like, I would so love it if you would send me a walking pad. And all of them were just like, no, like, we're not going to do that. And I was
okay. Would it be is it rude to say we've been humble before? Telling someone that we like their product, and they're like, oh, it's like a dream. It would be so nice, like, in the future to work with you. And it was just immediate.
They shut us down, and honestly, if you want to go do your research, we show them in the first episode, and we'll never show them again. Because they shut us down in the rude... I mean, I'm not surprised, because they always have had, like, a rude, mean girl energy, but Girly Pop, we will never show your brand again. Yeah. I mean, you probably will never see this, but we'll never show you. They were so rude. And, I mean, honestly, like, I kind of love that about being a smaller influencer, is that I feel like we can kind of spill... the tea a little bit, like, and be like, yeah, some people are just rude as hell.
It is what it is, but that was funny. I was like,
man, that was so rude.
I loved watching it. Or like,
and we were now, like, just started too. It was like our first
we were just
episode.
Literally saying like, we just love, like, basically it was like hyping her up, and then I was like, fuck yourself. I was like, guess what? It tastes like shit anyway.
Yeah. Literally, I was like, in the future, I'd love to work with you guys, and they're like, we're not interested.
Like, that's weird, because me neither.
I'm like, you don't like, this is their freaking vibe.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not interested either. Cries in the corner alone.
Yeah, no, I said it to Shannon, and she was like, that is so fucking rude. And I was like,
well, that's depressing. And I was like, damn, should we even launch yet? Do we take a good minute?
Yeah, they were
off
so
the burn.
Mean. That was the meanest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm sure it won't be the last.
I'm
sure we're gonna be humble. Maybe we'll just get like a fucking cease and desist from this.
Well, and honestly, everybody keeps saying, like, if you want to get yourself out there, you have to shoot your shot in the DMs.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep messaging brands. I mean, like, eventually one will take.
That's how people start dating.
People
get married these days.
Do you want to sponsor this episode? Yes or no? And they're like, no.
And you're like,
okay, I'll try again later.
Check yes or no.
Yeah, literally.
No. Okay.
Yeah, and it is kind of crazy to see the other people that
they
drink company.
Allowing.
Yeah. Like, wow, you just don't care. You just follower count. Yeah, you really don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like selective. You're like, any PR is PR. Except
Truly.
for us.
Honestly, fuck them, but yeah.
But
anyways, so I messaged a bunch of companies about the walking pad, and then this one company messaged me, and they were like, if you can sell 5, like, if you can earn a commission from selling 5, then that's, like, an equivalent for us to sell you 1. And I was like, dude, that's, like, again, hard as a micro-influencer, because, like, 5.
Like, awesome. Now I just have to sell one to every one of my family members, make sure they get it, and then send it back.
Yeah. So I'm like, basically, I just have to buy my own and then make it pay for itself and, like, earn commission. But I'm new to the monetizing world. Like, it's, like, very hard.
I don't know anything about this. I usually ask you.
Yeah.
But what you could do in the meantime is just, like, walk outside. It's free.
Literally. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're just going to build a following here.
It's fine.
But, like, Shannon's kind of in, like, the opposite side because now that you have, like, a brand, you almost have to, like, shoot your shot to, like, influencers.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, buy my clothes.
Yeah. Hey, you know, it'd be really cool if you spent your money and bought these things.
Here's a coupon code.
Tell me you liked it. Or not. If not, it makes me cry. Don't do that. Don't tell me you don't like it. But yeah.
Gosh, no.
It's definitely a lot that goes into doing this. Like, I didn't think it would be... What's a nice way to say it? I just didn't think it'd be so much fucking work.
It is, yeah.
Like, I'm like, literally, even last night, like, I don't think we have any, maybe, who knows if I'm going to put any more stuff. Like, every other day, I'm going to see what's in stock. I'm going to see what's out of stock. Yeah. Because, you know, you're competing with other vendors and other companies and stuff like that. And your stuff will sell out, even if you're not selling out.
Right.
You know, because they pull. Damn. It's literally, like, 11:45, and I'm like, that's a cute dress. Fucking go to bed.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, and then I have them, like, all these folders, and then I send it over to my team. And I'm like, oh, what about this? And no one else is unwell and awake that late, except for each other.
Except for me.
In passing. I'm like, oh,
just
you're awake?
Like, my kid won't go to bed.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, you're awake? I was asleep, but now I'm awake, and I'm afraid you're going to be woken up. So I'm like, sorry. And then you text me again later, and you're like, I'm awake again. I'm like, oh, I'm asleep. Dang it. Like, it's like every 30 minutes.
Motherhood
it's like,
friendship right there.
Yeah. I'm like, sorry.
Literally.
But there's, like, a lot of work that goes into this, and I was like,
yeah, no.
I was like, it's exhausting. And then I was like, I mean, I'm grateful and I'm happy and everything to, like, do it and everything. Like, don't get me wrong. Right. It's really hard to bitch and complain about something that you actually enjoy doing, which is true. I do.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
I was like, let me make another reel and let's hope it's really good. And then I'm like, all right, 30 minutes and I hate it. Got it. Right. Delete.
Well, I truly believe that, like, us 5 years from now will be so proud of, like, us right now. Because we were, like, really...
extremely fucking cringe. Either one or the other.
Probably both.
I have friends, and it's so funny when they told me, they're like, oh, I'm a couple episodes behind. I was like, I've only watched, like, 2 of the episodes, because I gotta make sure that there was, like, something in there that I said wrong, or said, like, not wrong, but, like, said that I was like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Well, it's also, like, it's not so much that we even need to watch them back, because they're...
This one will be one. I have to go back and be like, how many times can you bleep out my family, my... swearing, the nicknames, like, all of it. My God.
But if we're, with us uploading every week, like, we're having these conversations in real time. Yeah. And then we're so it's not like something that we need to be like, oh, I gotta go, because it's a conversation that we're just having, you know? For other people, it's like, oh, exciting content. But, I mean, now based on the recommendations of my friend, I go through and I timestamp the whole video, and you don't even watch the episode. And you're probably not even watching this right now. But I do timestamp for you. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
But honestly, from what I've heard, like, timestamping really helps, especially with us, like, clipping parts of the audio. So people, if they do just want to watch a few parts of the pod, they can just hop in from the clip. So, I mean, I want to make it as, like, easily watchable, accessible as possible.
Yeah.
Fucking captions, fucking audio only, visuals only, whatever you guys want. Like...
Whatever you want. It's probably out there. Yeah. Even if there's 3 people watching. Yeah. And 2 of them are family and one of us is us.
We love you.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep doing it until it gets big. I mean, I know we knew with us jumping in with smaller followings, it wouldn't be like how other people start podcasts and they have like that girl I talked about, Gabby, a few episodes ago. She started way later than us. It doesn't matter. She's doing great.
We're happy for her.
But she was also on national television. Like, she had a huge following. So it's like...
Yeah. Or people that have been doing this forever. Like the Call Her Daddy girl.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I don't remember what her name is.
Alex.
Yeah, she's been doing it for so long.
She's so impressive. She just got a, like, multi-million-dollar contract with Spotify. And Spotify only allows her to do visuals through Spotify.
I love that.
Yeah. So you can't even see her visuals on YouTube. We would totally do that. Yeah. Hi, Spotify.
Hi.
We also upload our visuals on Spotify. I feel like YouTube gets like kind of like pulled because like YouTube is just so easy. But Spotify is also very easy. We also do upload visuals. Visuals are audio only on Spotify. It's very easy. Just like tap the little corner under the square and you can watch the whole thing on Spotify. Yeah. YouTube I feel like is just a little bit more accessible because you don't have to like have an account to open it, but the accounts really help because if you have an account, you can like it, you can rate it, you can comment, blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Thanks for supporting our little baby pod.
Thanks.
Okay, we're gonna.
Alrighty then. Well, thanks for that side conversation, guys.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for coming back to another episode of Just ADHD Girlies. Good morning, good evening, good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.